too long ago.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Mack Brothers podcast.
Hello, it's me and an elephant.
So we are doing this remotely. We're not in Casa de la Maca basement today because it is under renovations. We bought some stuff for it and it's not set up right yet. So this is what we're doing this week.
Mm-hmm. We have a
And next
special.
week I was going to say we have a surprise for next week. It's not really it's a surprise if you're watching the podcast today, but it won't be a surprise the rest of the week.
Let's just say, welcome new subscribers if you're watching for the first time. Hello. I hope that we
Hello,
don't.
newbies.
But for those who have been watching for a little bit, it's always been just me and Matthew. We're gonna start whenever we kind of choose. It's not like a Joe Rogan thing where it's every podcast or someone different, but we're gonna go through people we want to talk to and we find interesting. So first up is a local musician who's a family friend named Todd Fiore. He'll be on next week.
We are very excited. We're very excited for our conversation with them.
Actually, and shout out to Vanessa, his wife. She was the one who interviewed us on RVN, and we played a couple songs for the station, and we ruined that.
What an awesome time that was.
Yeah, we ruined that lady's her sobs, not sob. I don't want to be. I'm not trying to sound mean, but she has a survivor story, and in the background you just see me and Matthew looking really debonair, setting up our instruments.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, we're starting with guests. So if you want to be on, DM us on something, or I don't know if is there private messenger on. Just comment, I guess maybe. And
just reach out to us. I mean, you could find our email on all of our pages too if you're going to be official. If you're official, there's a chance you could email us and you want to be on and we don't like you. And we say we will email you back. We'll say we don't like you. John, what's that?
You see that?
Is that like a mini taser?
Yeah, if we don't like you, you're getting. No, this is
you're getting zapped.
Lighter. Lighting my pumpkin spice.
Sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Hey, John, speaking of pumpkin, so we got some big news, guys. We're going to keep talking about it. We're going to talk about it the whole rest of the month. We have 2 new songs coming out. We have number 1 on the track listing. There Goes My Baby. So if you listen to the song and you'll find out why the pumpkin thing reminded me of it. Listen to the song. Number 2, an awesome song that I'm really, really excited for everyone to hear. Just a Summer Away.
Yes. 2 beautiful songs. Probably our most maybe our most melodic and beautiful.
And these 2 songs are coming out at the end of the month. Stay tuned. Check out all of our social media. We're going to drop the release date. We're going to drop the cover art. And, stay tuned to find out when they're coming out. And we're really, really excited for these 2 songs to come out.
They're our most prized possessions. So as of right now.
I would say, John, you know what I'd say? I would say these 2 songs might be, I feel like we're putting out compositions.
Yeah, these are compositions.
I feel like these are works.
I feel like we're now artists.
Yes, I feel that way too.
It's not a word that we throw around lightly. We're artists.
Artistes. Some a person who used to speak French told me I was an artist before.
Did they really?
So that's enough for me. Yep.
So Matthew, let me show you real quick what I did to the office. So I don't know if you could see. I'm not going to stand up because I don't feel like it. but that's Viva La Vida in the
Yeah,
back,
you could see the white lettering.
along with the 1940s debut EP, which is our
Great band.
brainchild. Yeah, really good band. So we'll go closer to the wall. Having
Oh, sure, yeah.
Beatles.
That's my first album. Oh, that's another one of my songs, yeah. Oh, Last Shadow Puppets.
Shadow
Everything you've come
Puppets.
to expect.
The
Revolver. Hey, you know
Revolver.
they're coming out with a 2022 mix of that. And I
Yeah.
can't fucking wait.
The Killer.
Oh,
Sam's
yeah,
Town.
that was one of my favorite albums we
All right,
ever
I guess
put
I
out.
will stand up. It's not done yet. Octung,
Autumn, baby.
big, our favorite, one of my favorite records. And
Alex Cameron. Signed. We got it signed when we were there. We got it signed.
this, Matt, you know what that is?
That's My Beautiful Reflection.
That's
That's our original demo from Dan Marino's basement.
Yeah, I got him Dan Marino. It was from 6/7/2014. Picture of the Strokes.
Oh, our boys.
And then some of
Marconi.
probably
Freshly
the best,
sealed.
probably the best cover ever. Like what great cover art that was. That was all
I appreciate it. Fred
that
the
was
Third, I appreciate it.
that was me and Matthew's idea, and the shot was taken by uh No Hassle Photography, Frederick Hassel. This
I
is
don't know if he's still taking pictures, but he should be because he's a good photographer.
yeah. All right, Matthew. What do you want to talk about?
All right, so I have one quick plug that I want to do for the week. If you checked out our social media recently in our story, I posted our art director, Kylie Shaw, also known as Honey Bats, also known as Celestial Witch. She's in a fucking horror contest, and go vote for her. She's the best. So when we drop our new cover art, she's the one that designed it. All of our cover arts were designed by her, and we really she's a great artist. She's really talented, and go vote for her. She'll win some money, and she could be a part of some really cool shit. So go vote for her right now.
Is she taking
She's in the top 10.
commission? Does she take commission
Take commission for
artwork?
the yeah, I mean, yeah.
So I think people should reach out to her and then pay her. So we paid $1 million altogether for
Yeah. 10 years of her service.
Yeah. Well, we
That means
have
if you
we have
want
a
to
contract. We have a $1 million contract until 2024. That's how we set it up. Obviously, you can do by print, which I think is 450 grand for one. So we got a bundle with the till 2024, the million.
we got a bundle. What can we say about it?
That's the
We got a
family
bundle.
price. But this is some grade A, Michelangelo. What are some of the other ones? Picasso.
Picasso.
Didn't he not have ears?
I'm just waiting. I just like to hear you think about different painters.
Didn't Dante do something?
Dante. Now he wrote Dante's Inferno, didn't he?
Oh, was his name Dante?
Dante Alighieri. Yeah, that's why it's called Dante's Inferno, John.
Oh, I don't know if Dante's the name of like the devil or the
No, that's Lucifer. That's his name.
I don't know.
The book is called Inferno.
I had a friend named Dante, and when we were all ages 14 to 16, and he would throw.
The book is called Dante.
Don't cut me off
Inferno.
again.
I'm just gonna mute my.
So Dante would throw keggers at the lakes, and he would always wear suits. He was like 16, and he would have a full 4-piece suit. Is it 4-piece suits or is it 3-piece?
Is this back when he wrote the book?
Yeah, I think so. Well, he was an elegant guy. He probably did it right. Elegant. That's not the word I meant. But he was
I'm just
elegant.
letting you, John. I'm just letting you go, man. Let's just keep going.
I'm very
This
tired.
is gold.
I was up since like 4 o'clock.
John's a big John in his in his walking life, what we call it, in his waking life. John is a very prominent person in the in the art world.
Yeah.
John, I would love somehow if you worked your way up to being an art appraiser and you only knew like Picasso and like Dante, you thought he was a painter too, and like those were the only two you knew about, and you end up working at like Sotheby's or whatever that huge art house is in New York, and you're
Who
like,
made the-
this painting's worth $1 million.
who made this statue of David?
I think it's Michelangelo.
Mm. Yeah, he's good.
He's real good.
That
He spent 3 months just on the Bulls.
was on the Bulls.
Just on the Bulls, he spent 3 months. So actually, an interesting thing about that statue is people usually look at it from like underneath his nutsack because it's like a really tall statue. Actually, the statue of David is depicted when he's about to fight Goliath, so he's terrified. So his dick's all shriveled up, and also if you look at his face, he's like clenching his jaw. His clenched jaw. His fist is really tight because he's really fucking nervous. So he completely depicted him as a nervous person. People don't realize that because you look at it from below and not at eye level.
I feel like David's a nervous having name too.
Every David I've ever known has been a nervous wreck.
I don't think I know any David.
Every single one. I've met 17 Davids and they've all been a mess. They've all been nervous all the time. They're always sweaty. They're never on time for anything. They're always late. They always drop their books in the hallway. Fucking ridiculous.
Stupid Davids.
John, you did meet a David. You took his lunch money. She just dropped it on the ground and you just picked it up.
I know more Dans than Davids, I think.
What do you think when you hear the name Dan? Besides cheat and ripoff, what do you think
of? Functionality.
Function. A guy named Dan definitely wrote the Home Depot theme. We'll just put it that
way. Yeah, I feel like Dan's. You call it Dan to get something fixed.
Yeah, you do. I feel like that too. I feel like you definitely call it Dan to get something fixed.
I had something I wanted to talk about and I can't remember.
Must not have been that important. That's what our great grandmother always told us.
Nah.
Well, if you didn't remember it, it must not be that important.
What did I want to say to you?
Oh, I know exactly what you wanted to say to me.
It don't matter.
It doesn't.
You know, here's another.
You're right. There it is. Here's the thing. All right, so there's been lots of news lately, and I haven't been following it. No, actually, John, we're heading towards another huge recession. You got your house at the right time because mortgage rates are about to be 6%, and the country's falling apart. It's great.
I think my taxes are already 6%.
Oh, good. So pretty soon you're about to have a good deal because it's about to go above 6%.
I try to pay 6 mortgage payments a month. They
6
say
mortgage payments a month. That's
they
good.
say you should pay like 1 extra a year. I try to do 6 a month. I want to get the house paid off by 2024, the same time as the Kylie contract. So up.
John, I have a podcast exclusive. I have a surprise for you.
What?
I already paid your whole mortgage off.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, but
and I sold your house.
Can I rent it from you?
No. You're being evicted. You're being evicted in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Just enough time for you to come up with the title for this podcast.
A title.
John set his room up only to be evicted from it.
Dan's
John, you know what I like to do?
That'll be the name
You know what I like?
of the pod.
I like to go around and I like to put little tiny triggers inside of smoke detectors all around different buildings, and I like to click a button and set them all off at the same time. And just fucking people. Beep, 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 beep. Yo. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
This is a folly episode.
This is the worst. This is the worst podcast ever. It's all your fault. Because you're tired. I'm tired.
I know.
I've been up since 4:30. And it's already 6:30. I'm tired.
Oh,
Oh.
I think we should. So I don't think. Never mind.
Is there something you wanted to say and you're like, I shouldn't say it on this podcast?
No, I forgot. Oh,
You forgot again?
no, this isn't what I didn't want to say. But I really like your idea of having Todd try to talk us into Radiohead.
Yes. So next week, when we drop the podcast, he's a huge Radiohead fan. I think that's like his number one band of all time. And we John and I like Radiohead. We're not like, anywhere near his level. I haven't listened to enough Radiohead to say I love Radiohead or I'm a big fan or anything. So he's going to try and talk us into liking Radiohead more than we already do. He just doesn't know it yet.
He has no idea. Well, I think that actually, and another band that I like and don't love, Pearl Jam is playing tonight. At the,
here we go. I have a report. I have a report from our father. Apparently, he was told Pearl Jam only does 13 songs. Their tickets are really expensive. And from someone that went to another Pearl Jam concert on this story, he heard that they suck. They were like, they heard Eddie Vedder's voice is shot, and it wasn't worth the money.
Let's Google that real quick, because I've only worked Pearl Jam. I've worked Pearl Jam at Wells Fargo Center, and they put on a 2-hour show every time they send it all.
I mean, I have no idea. I didn't see them. I didn't look anything up. That's just a report. That's just a report from our dad.
So if you look on setlist.fm, which is like pretty precise.
Yeah, they don't usually put up bad information.
The 2022 North American tour for Pearl Jam, the average show length is 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Oh, well then I don't know what happened. I don't know where he got this from.
Let me look up the latest set list that's available. You know what, too?
What?
And my girlfriend told me this, that they have to, when you play at the Susquehanna or whatever the fuck it's called, Neil, you have to have a shorter set because people have to catch the ferry. The ferry stops running at a certain time.
That's weak.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. So,
in my day, I just paddled over there.
Their last concert at Madison Square Garden, they played 25 songs, and the closer was the Star Spangled Banner. So you can already see where this is going.
Yep, I think I see where this is going. Hey, I was thinking if you wanted to, we could swim over and we could see the concert.
Why don't we just open for them?
We could do that too. I know Eddie; he's a nice guy. Eddie, the guys at Pearl, they actually just seem like really nice people.
Yeah,
they do. But what do I know? They might be terrible. They could be terrible people for all I know. No, I don't.
The closer was Star Spangled Banner, and the song before that was "Rockin' in the Free World." What a fucking
what a letdown.
Yeah, what an annoying song that is, by the way.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
Yeah.
Yo, so listen, the other
Neil
day,
Young's overrated, bro.
I don't know enough about Neil Young to decide that, but
I don't
the
either,
other
but
day,
I say it.
I don't like to go out on limps, John. I don't like to ever go out on a limp.
I'm always on a limb.
John, it's a limp, okay? It's a limp.
A limp?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limp.
It's not a limb.
It's a limp.
I'm Googling it.
It's a limp. You know, like the band Limp Biscuit. That's what. That's what it. That's why
No, it's a
their name
limb.
is Limp Biscuit. John, it's limp.
Out on a limb.
Did you hear that?
Who was that? Who was that?
On a limb.
Now you have some fake person in your John. That's fake news. I know it's limb. You chooch. I'm just fucking with you, yo. So the other, on another one of our podcasts. This was probably episode. So, what are we on? Episode 36, right?
This is 33.
Okay, 33. So, 2 shots, 1 arm, baby. I was talking about vaccines, and I got my new booster, and I got my new flu shot. So your boy is going to be in about 2 weeks. I'm going to be protected
I don't
from
think I'm
serious.
because I'm afraid that my arms are gonna fall off.
John, actually, not me, but you. The reason you shouldn't get it is because if you do get it, you're going to get 5G, and you're not updated yet for 5G, so you can't get that. You can't get it yet.
Wouldn't it be great if it was a beacon for aliens?
I don't know if that would be good or not because I don't know what kind of aliens. I don't like. How do I know they're nice aliens?
What if they're Saiyans?
I don't think we'd get that lucky. I don't think we're on a. I don't. It doesn't seem like the country and the world's on a hot streak, right? Well, actually, the world is really on a hot
Yeah,
streak.
it's dying over here.
I was in Peru the other day. It was 163, but I don't. Then I looked in the mountains and there was snow. So go figure.
Yeah, it's snowing. It's somewhere. There can't be global warming.
I was in the North Pole. I was picking up my Christmas gifts for my kid, and I seen fucking snow.
You
What are
know,
you talking about?
the ice in my cooler didn't melt right away.
And late at night, it goes down to what, 70, 60 global warming. Get the fuck out of here. It's all these libtards.
Yeah, these libtards.
These libtards. John, there's actual people that walk around, right? And I don't know what's worse. Calling someone a libtard or getting offended that you were called a libtard. I don't know what's worse. It's also like how like for some reason now everyone calls like as an insult like they call someone a cuck.
Oh yeah.
Like if someone called you a cuck in person in like somebody cut you out in traffic or something, or you cut somebody out in traffic, or you forgot to put the cart back, you didn't put the cart back in the grocery store parking lot, and somebody called you out for it, and they called you a cuck. Right? What would your reaction be?
I don't think you'd ever see me not put the shopping cart back.
But hypothetically,
well, I would probably pick the cart up and throw it to their windshield.
so you really don't want to be called a cuck. That's where you draw the line.
I'm not.
Oh my God.
So working at Wells Fargo Center, I've been called like literally everything and like nothing phases me. but one time this over aggressive guy was getting thrown out, and he called me a pussy, and I don't know what happened. It might have been because we were dealing with people all night. I was just in a bad mood, but I ripped my golf shirt off and my wife beater, and I followed him outside, and I tried to fight him.
Well, you weren't in
And
uniform, so it
he
doesn't
was a
count.
big guy. He probably would have fucked me up. He was a big fucking guy. He was like
You know what
6'4".
though, John? Guarantee he was a cuck.
Yeah. You can't be over
Definitely.
6'4" and not be a cuck, I don't think.
You know what the thing is, John? I don't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something. I was going to say something on a different podcast that I forgot to say. And then I was going to just say it just now, and I also forgot what it was.
Hmm.
At some point, I will talk about it. I just don't know when. It just went right out of my. Oh, I remember. So there's a lot of people that I know and you know and everyone knows that watch Fox News and watch, that kind of, media. And the same way there's a lot of people we know that watch all kinds of different cable channels. And so every now and then I like to go put it on and I like to see what's going on in Crazy Land. And it's crazy. It's like so ridiculous what they get away with on TV. It's just so insane. It's so much worse than watching someone twerk and because that's obscene. It's crazy. Like you have to like turn it on every now and then just to see, I feel like, what the other half of the country is exposing themselves to. I mean, at their highest rated show gets 4 million viewers. So there's 320 million people in the country. So,
Ain't it crazy?
let's be realistic, but still, it's nuts.
CNN is going more right conservative.
Yeah, because they want to appease like the Liz Cheney types.
Yeah. Who's Liz Cheney? I know who she is, but like, what's her?
I think it's Dick Cheney's daughter.
Isn't it? Is he still alive? He's still alive.
I hope not.
I think he is.
He's probably out there trying to blow up more fucking people in the Middle East.
The movie voice is really good. It's a little bit over, like it's there's some movie parts to it that aren't realistic.
Vice?
Yeah.
Oh, it's about Dick Cheney.
Christian Bale is Dick Cheney, and it's absolutely.
Dick Cheney used to go a lot. Like he used to make like weird noises.
He had like 7 heart attacks.
He had 7 heart attacks?
Yeah, he had over 3 heart attacks.
That has to be the most for any sitting president.
I think no, he was a vice president. Well, I guess you could have said he was a president, but
I know that was the joke.
I think there was one other president that had like a fuck ton as well, and I forget who it was, but he smoked like 2 packs a day.
Grover Cleveland.
Was it?
I have no idea.
No.
All right, so we watched that Louis presidents thing. So I've been looking at presidents differently, and I like kind of like more as people rather than politicians sometimes. So I'm going to read some quotes from the second most quotable president of our time, George W. Bush.
Okay.
And oh my God, there's actually a Wikipedia page for it. Bushisms.
Is one of them the can I just say my favorite?
Yeah, I got some really good ones.
There's 2 ones that I know, and then you can read the ones that aren't this one.
Okay.
One is someone asked him something about Brazilians, and his response was, Brazilians, how many is that?
That's so funny.
And then 2, he what the fuck was the other thing I was gonna say? You start reading them.
He was meeting with John McCain and he said, I think we agree. The past is over. He was in Arkansas in 2000, and I guess he was talking about the election, and he said they misunderestimated me. While attempting to reassure the business community that he does not support tearing down dams to protect endangered fish species, he said, I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
I remember one. I remember
The
one.
best one. This is the best one. I'm going to read this and you say yours.
All right.
September 17th, 2002, he says, there is an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee. That says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't get fooled again.
I don't know if it's but it's after I guess 9/11, or it was during the Iraq War, and he says, and it's the picture's this close to him, so you don't see anything in the back, and he says, I just want everyone to know that this reign of terror is going to end, or something like that, and then he goes, now watch this swing. And then the camera,
yeah, the golf thing.
And he's golfing, and he fucking hits the golf ball.
Hey, now watch this. Now watch this drive.
I got a story about people. I guarantee he's a like a Trump Republican. I would put $1 million on it. Either that, or he's a Clinton Democrat. So the two most evil kind of people. So
what's the difference?
There isn't one. Red and blue. But so I get a driver complaint today. So one of the many jobs that I do is I field the driver complaints from the public, and then debate, like decide whether they're bad or not, and then pass them along, and then we have to like either fire the driver or have a conversation, different levels of discipline. So this one guy calls me, and I won't say his name and I won't say where he was at, but it was at a golf course. And he says, hello? And I go, hey, how you doing? I'm the safety security manager, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I'm fucking pissed. Right off the bat, he's flipping out. And I go, all right, sir, tell me what happened. And he goes, I wish I could I'm so fucking angry. I can't even fucking stand it right now. And I was like, well, let me know what's going on. I'll see if I can help you. He goes, so I'm at the golf course. He says the name. I'm at the golf course, and one of your fucking truck drivers is sitting on the horn. He's just beeping horn, and he messed up my stroke. He messed
that was
up
a legit complaint you got?
Yeah, he called driver complaint because our driver was like beeped the horn and made him fuck his golf swing up.
That's actually funny.
It was, and I went, did he do it on purpose? He goes, of course he fucking did. These people he was like, this guy has no fucking respect. He was like, I know everybody on the board of all these golf clubs, and your trucks deliver to all of them. But I'm going to tell them, never buy fucking seafood from your company again, because these motherfuckers, because this driver's a piece of shit. And I was like, well, if you want to give me your number, I'll give you a call back, and we'll do an internal investigation, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, okay, thank you. And that was that. And I was like,
people just want to be heard.
Fucking serious? No. He's a piece of shit, this guy.
Yeah, definitely a piece of shit.
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. But yeah, golf.
People are fucked up.
We should go golfing.
People are self-important. But in the words of George Bush, too many good docs are getting out of the business. Too many OBGYNs are unable to practice their love with women all across the country. This is some Bush quotes on foreign affairs. I'm the commander, see? I don't need to explain. I don't need to explain why I say things. That's the interesting thing about being the president. Maybe someday somebody needs to explain to me why they say something, but I don't feel I owe an explanation to anybody.
That's actually some thug shit.
This is when he was talking to the president of Liberia, 2008. Yesterday, you made note of the lack of my talent when it came to dancing. But nevertheless, I want you to know I dance with joy, and no question, Liberia has gone through very difficult times. This is the president. This is the president saying this. Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and people, and neither do we.
Matthew, how about the Trump thing you sent me yesterday or the day before?
Dude, Trump
Talking
on
to
Truth
Jeb Bush.
Social. Oh my God, he eviscerated him.
When
He said, my brother tried to keep us. My brother kept us safe, and we were attacked during 9/11. And he said, "Yeah, we were attacked." If you insulted my mother, she's a strong woman. Well, then maybe she should be running. Oh, it's so funny.
It's not even. He was like, "Well, maybe she should run." Like it was just.
Yeah. It was. You have to watch the video. You have to see the way. You have to see the way he says it. It's insane.
I wish he wasn't such a like a polarizing person, because he's fucking hysterical. Like he's with that.
John. So
if he wasn't,
it's on the Wikipedia page.
Huh?
It's on the Wikipedia. Well, when he wasn't president, he wasn't super popular. Everyone thought he was at least. I remember Mommy would talk about watching The Apprentice, and she would go, I like the show, but man, Trump is such an asshole. That's what she would say all the time.
Matthew.
Wait, real quick, I got one more.
Matthew, no. We gotta get the plugs out. The thing.
Oh, quick, go.
4th of July is out everywhere. Long in the summer. There goes my baby. And just a summer away. They come out at the end of the month.
Soon.
They're going to be the songs of the fall, because
we
Kylie discriminate against seasons. Kylie Shaw made the artwork. Toddcast next week.
Toddcast.
Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.